Hi traders, here's my recap for the day. So I had a pretty good day finally after a long time. I was having a few good days last week. So the reason I did not make a recap for the past few days is because firstly, I was very busy at my work. I was only sleeping for 2 to 3 hours last week. And then secondly, because of that reason, I was not sleeping very well, like 2 to 3 hours. Nobody can function by sleeping 2 hours on weekdays constantly for 5 days. So that's why I was trading very, very poorly. My win percent was only 25 to 30% last week. So that's not what I expect from myself. So upon journaling my trades over the weekend, I saw that my win percent is very less and I was going long. I was having FOMO. I was going long after the move has been made and I was getting stopped out or my risk was too bad. And if you want to have a look at my trades from last week, you can follow me on Twitter. So my Twitter is JF Tani Trades. You can follow me on Twitter. I pretty much post daily on December 6th, 5th, 4th. I pretty much post all my trades on Twitter. And I also post my detailed analysis on Instagram. So you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JF Tani Trades. So coming to my trades, my first trade was on CGC. So CGC was gapping up on the daily, and then on the second minute candlestick, I saw this huge bullish candlestick. So what I was doing wrong last week is that I was going long here and then I was getting stopped out, or my risk was like 20-30 cents. So if your risk is 20 cents, do I expect a $20 stock to move $1? It moved in this case, but do I expect it to do that? It can, but not like, right? I can't expect it to make a $1 move like a 5-hour trade. So that's why I waited for a pullback. I entered long here with the stop loss below VWAP. So at this moment, my risk was only 10 cents, maybe 8 or 10 cents. See my entry? So this is a perfect entry. And then I covered all the way up to this level. So at this point, what I was thinking is that I was pretty confident that it will break this level, but because I had this level and then it made a double top at this level, I got out completely. So at this time I was holding some of my shares, and then I was expecting it to move higher after this pullback, but it did not. It made a double top and I got out. So I was able to grab around 70-80 cents from a $20 stock, but then it made like $1.3 move from my entry. So I got out completely. It's fine because it's in my rules that if it makes a double top at a random level, it's still fine. But I had that level from the daily chart. That's why I got out. My next trades were on Facebook. So Facebook was a nice trade because I was not watching Facebook actually. For Facebook and Baba, I had alert sets on Dash. So what you can do is that if you don't have a lot of real estate to watch a lot of stocks, you can set alerts. So if you go on the menu bar on Dash and you select, you go in Tools and select Alerts and Triggers, you can add alert here and you can enter last price and then you can change it to Facebook equal to, and then what I had set was 201.5, and then after you click OK, you can check this box so that it will speak to you that the Facebook has broke your level or something like that, right? You can add the alert from here. So I had an alert set on Facebook at 201.5 level, because if it breaks the 201.5 level, this was yesterday's high, then the only level we had was around 203 level. So that would have been a good move, right? So that's why after that trigger, so and then it made a pullback, it squeezed that level, and then it broke the 201.5 level as well as the yesterday high. So yesterday high was at 201.5 or something. I entered long with the stop loss below the yesterday high. 1 day ago high, and then I covered most of my position out here, but then I saw that I covered too early. My target was 203, and see, it went to 203. So that's why I entered long again. So this was a new trade. I added to my position, but I added a big size, and then I covered all the way up to that level. So this was a good trade. And now see the 203 level, it's holding pretty nicely, because if you look at the daily chart, there's a big level here at 203. After this is around 204. So it's holding the 203 level. My last trades were on PCG. So PCG was gapping up on the daily. So what I did was, if you look at the 1 minute chart, I entered long after all the shorts got squeezed. So what I was doing wrong previously is that last week I was entering long here with the bad risk and I was getting stopped out. So I entered long on the pullback. Now my risk is only a couple of cents. Then I covered 25% out here and then I got stopped out at break even. That's fine, because then it made a move down. It came back above VWAP. So that's what I was doing incorrectly last week again. So I was entering long here and then I was getting stopped out at the VWAP. So this time I waited for a pullback, because So yeah, let me explain myself. If you look at the 5-minute chart, do you expect this candlestick to make this big move? Have you seen this candlestick? I'm sure you have seen this candlestick, but how often have you seen this candlestick? Like not a lot of times, right? So you have to, like, if it makes a move and you miss the move, wait for a pullback. So that's what I was doing wrong last week. So I waited for a pullback to the 20 EMA. I got long here with the stop loss below the 20. I covered some of my position, I think 25 or 50% out here, and then I got stopped out at break even again. So that's good. Like 2 trades, 2 green, it's fine. But my major winner was on Facebook and CGC. So, and my focus for this week is to increase my win percentage. I took 4 trades and 4 green. So that is 100% win percent for the day. So that's good. I don't care about how much I earned this week. I just want to stick to my goal of the week, and my goal of the week is to increase my win percentage. And so this was my recap for the day. If you have any questions, put a comment down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And hope you had a great day as well. See ya.